My name is Kurt, your resident host and bartender. That's how we used to start the videos 5 years ago. We are actually celebrating 5 complete years, honey. 5 complete years. We always have this discussion on anniversary time, but 5 complete years here on YouTube as SLB Drinks. Thank you all. I mean, honestly, this has been a blast. Maybe not from day one. It was kind of nerve-wracking from day one, and I was a little bit stoic up here. You finally decided to come back here, which made it all that much more fun. And that's just rude.
I'm parched, man.
I'm sorry, I'm parched. But today we are celebrating our 5-year anniversary here on YouTube. So we're doing 5 for 5. 5 whiskeys in the blind that your mother chose for us. I know you were set up with that. I don't know what you were doing there. You were kind of giving her some directions.
I was.
At least some areas. Are you going to fill me in on what's going on?
I will, yeah. And I'll say the color difference here is a little bit concerning.
It is. Are you happy? You got clear glasses up here?
Yes.
Black glasses.
We didn't go to an E.
We can't go to E on the black glasses.
So what I told her is that we're doing a top shelf blind. Right. The difference is that top shelf down here doesn't necessarily mean top shelf. It's just whatever order he decided to put the shelf in. So it's just kind of whatever.
Especially right now.
But especially right now. But that means that everything on these back two is in play. Everything on that top shelf over there is in play. It's anything from Buffalo Trace to High West to Foregate and JT Mellick, a couple other things. And then there's another shelf. It's that first shelf when you walk into the right, that first one. So it's like Angel's Envy, Maker's Mark. There's a
lot of Maker's Mark on there.
Found North, just a ton of different stuff up there. So who knows what we got going on up there.
Well, this ought to be pretty fun, dude. Well, before we really get any further, let me just be serious for 1 second here and thank everyone in our community. This would not be possible without our community. It isn't because of us. Trust me. I mean, look at us. I mean, seriously.
I don't know what happened here.
Well, I might as well unveil mine too, because I have a special shirt for today, honey.
Yeah, I know.
For the show, and she's staring. She is staring.
I haven't seen this.
You haven't seen it yet?
No.
Well, let me just do this real quick.
Oh, you got gray too. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Who did that? Who did that?
Schnoz Surgery Survivor, honey.
That is one of the best shirts. It was that Brad.
And you did it again.
No, Brad. But Kyle, bleep out his last name, please.
Brad, thank you so much. I've had these since our get-together at Journeyman's. But I've just held on to them to get the right time when you were down here. You missed a couple times. You were at the lake house, one thing or another. So I wanted you to be here when I first unveiled this beautiful shirt.
And it's a beaut. It's a beaut.
And Brad also made Trenton's shirt here with his face.
What was that from?
I don't know, but he looks horrible.
I will say when I have a few too many, I will just take a selfie and post it on our Discord. I don't know why I do that, but I think this looks like I've had one too many.
Oh Lord!
I have a lot of facial hair, though. I will say that this is a beautiful picture. I don't know where this is at. Where is this? This is at Kent's.
Yeah, probably.
This is in Kent's basement.
If you're in Kent's basement, you probably did.
So yeah, I was feeling pretty good here, I think.
Probably. Probably.
Yeah, so November 9th, we're a little bit past the date, but November 9th is when Kurt posted the first video of how to make an old fashioned, and he put 1 ounce of simple syrup in.
Are you sure about that?
Positive.
I got to go back and look at that.
1 ounce, because I looked at it today.
Of course you did.
I did.
Boy, how things change, don't they?
The Negroni video you did after that, though, it was still a Negroni that I would drink. It's a proper Negroni. Ford's gin, you had the Ford's, you had the Campari, and you had the Carpano Antica. Now, I will say you probably could have done a little bit of a blend.
Probably simple syrup in that, too.
It was 0.25 ounces, and I'm not sure why, but...
Well, there you go.
It's not an ounce, but we've been doing this for a hot minute. You more than I, but...
Yes. Well, that's all right. It's been lots of fun, guys. I mean, I can't thank you enough for all these years. I mean, you've drawn our family closer together because of the channel. I think I have probably the the best relationship I've had with my brother in many, many years because of the channel. Of course, with our kids, and especially Trenton here with the channel, and it's been an amazing ride, and I owe you a debt of gratitude for that. So I thank you all for helping this old fellow out and continuing to support us just by watching the videos. Just press play. I appreciate it.
It's weird how this little brown liquid brings so many people together without it.
Yeah,
without
so many friendships formed. You know,
I made lifelong friends through this channel.
Oh, without question. Yeah. It's just
people I'd call family now. It's wild.
We really could go on and on for the next 20, 30 minutes about it. But if we do that, this will be a 1-hour video instead of a 40-minute video. But
right. So
we get a little long in the videos anyway. So
it's fun a little bit. What do they say? Long in the tooth or whatever.
Maybe we'll talk a little bit more on the live stream coming up this month.
I don't know when that is, but it's because Thanksgiving and Christmas are coming up rapidly.
Yes.
November 20th, it's going to be the second to last Friday instead of the last Friday, because that is the day after Thanksgiving. It's Black Friday. A lot of people have stuff going on. We don't want to take time away from your family doing a live stream.
A lot of folks will be at family's house and everything else.
Yeah. So we'll remind you again, but in the meantime, I'm gonna try and get to this point with this blind. So we have 5.
We got 5, buddy. It's going to be tough. Let's get started.
And I'm
kind of excited though with the choices that you gave her. It's like, wow, this might be incredible.
It's tough because honestly, you need to do a video for like Patreon or something, but it's a disaster down here.
You have to remind like everybody.
Yeah,
it's not your fault, honey. This is just all construction.
Everybody goes through construction.
I hate coming down.
Everybody goes through construction. There's nothing to be embarrassed about. You should see my basement. It's horrible. I might do a video. If you want to see my basement, and with my collection and everything is done in my basement, if you want to see that, maybe I'll do that for a video. Let me know in the comments.
Michelle will be excited about that.
She would, but I'm going to do it anyways. I'll film it when she's at work.
Oh boy, even worse. Don't do
Dude, this smells incredible.
It does.
Right, I got to check my key.
Yeah, you stay on this, honey.
Anytime I look down at the glass, I see my stupid face in the shirt. Brad,
I see my nose.
Brad actually, he made these shirts, but he also just sent me a pizza to my house one night. It was like a Friday at 11:30, and he sent me a Papa John's pizza with garlic sauce. It was fantastic. I hadn't had Papa John's in a while, but he was nice enough to send a whole pizza.
Did you say on Discord or something that you really could use a pizza? You were hungry, you could use a pizza.
I did, and he sent me a pizza.
And
it was pepperoni. It did. I haven't had Papa John's in a while. It wrecked my stomach, but it was good.
All right, well, let's move on.
Yeah, anyways.
Let's move on. Well, we'll get into a bunch more stories. We got all kinds of stories. Live stream. Let's do story time live stream about our 5 years. That'd be a lot of fun.
This is so butterscotch. It's weird because it's light.
It is, and I know, but all the aromas are dark and rich. There's no question about that.
It's so butterscotchy and like dark.
Yes.
It's like
butterscotch,
brown sugary.
Brown sugar, a little bit of oak. Nice.
I can't take either one of you serious with your shirts.
Oh, dude. It tastes like light, like a white brownie batter.
Well, that's delicious. That's delicious.
I don't think that's turkey.
My mouth's watering. And we already did a video. That's just that good.
Oh my man.
Wow.
It's chocolatey.
It is. Very chocolatey. Once again with those darker sweet notes in there too. Gosh, this is wonderful.
But it's a low proof. Either that or I'm feeling good already, but
it's not quite. It's not really low, but
it's like 110.
It's not high. Okay, I grant you that.
And I guess that's not really that low.
I don't know. I like it, man.
Wow.
I like it a lot.
Off the rip, that might be one of my highest scores I've ever given.
Yeah, on first taste, boy, I tell you, first class, fabulous. Fabulous.
Ooh, oh no. I got sick off of berry lemon vodka from Smirnoff once in college.
You did?
I did. And this is reminding me very much of that night, and it's almost making me ill.
It is very berry forward.
It's lighter. Like a blue it's like UV blue. It's like a blue raspberry finished bourbon.
It's very bright berry forward. I like it. I've never been sick on that, so I'm good. Yeah, I mean, it is.
Dude, it's like
wild.
Triple berry. It's like a berry blended.
Even with my nose surgery, I can pick that up.
You did survive that, right? This is like a dull, like a frozen berry dull finish.
Yeah.
Like that mixed berry thing.
Yeah.
I use that for smoothies here and there.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's no doubt. No doubt. Very berry forward.
Did you put them back? Okay. That's weird.
Don't look. Just confuse yourself. I would say the palate didn't match up quite as good as the aromas did. If you're not going to get, I don't think you're going to get that whole vibe you were getting on the aromas on the palate. I did not.
It's kind of, it's like sour oak mostly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's kind of sour.
There's no berry. It's like a berry LaCroix on the palate. Like it's very faint. It's there, but that like oaky sourness really overpowers much of anything else going on on the palate. That's super strange.
A lot of oak splinters coming out of that one. Okay.
I mean, set the bar pretty high, but
yeah, that's not something I hate. It's not that. It's a lot of oak. Oak is prevalent when you say it, Trenton, on the palate. Very oaky.
One of the more oaky things that I've had in recent, almost years, recently.
And it's not that real charred oak either, because sometimes even with the rare breed, I can get some really nice charred oak there. I refer to it as that kind of a burnt toast type flavor. This is like straight up oak. Yeah.
This is the darkest of the bunch. I'm giving Mom some looks because we're pretty telepathic with each other.
That is true. Trust me when I tell you. That is true.
What?
This is almost marshmallowy, Trenton.
It's confusing. I do get a little bit of a marshmallowy
vibe. Like marshmallowy. Like the charred marshmallow over a campfire.
It might be the color, but when I think of like marshmallow, I think of like a little bit of a lighter thing. With something like of this color, I'm thinking like deep, rich brown sugar molasses, like a burnt caramel type, not like a usually light, fluffy, toasted marshmallow.
Yeah, but I said a charred marshmallow over the campfire.
Okay.
That's kind of what I'm getting. Because it's almost ashy a little bit. Now I'm just playing with it now, of course, because I said burnt marshmallow.
Is it fudgy?
Not quite fudgy.
Ooh. What in the heck is that? It's grassy.
It's very toffee forward. A little bit grassy.
That's weird. Dude, that's kind of weird.
She's giving me this stink eye.
I'm scared.
Because I'm looking. It reminds me of a Mellick product.
I was thinking that. It's got a lot of vegetal notes in it.
Mm-hmm.
When I think of Mellick,
well-rounded though.
When I think of Mellick, I usually get like this strawberry, like a light strawberry cream savor type of a bourbon.
And it may not be that. And usually, if I ever guess anything, it's usually wrong. Dude, but he's right. It is toffee forward, but there are vegetal grassy notes there. There's no question about it.
You are more right than me most times.
I don't think so.
You don't give yourself enough credit. You should.
Okay. I have to admit something that the palate, you look at that super dark whiskey in the glass and your mind immediately kind of lends like, oh, that's going to be super rich. And, but it's not quite that.
It's oddly light and like it's airy kind of.
Maybe, but I do get a lot of toffee out of that. I absolutely do.
But I need to work on that note. I get toffee.
It follows through. Well, your mom got you a bunch of stuff. Did you ever try it?
You got me toffee?
Some toffee bits.
Yeah.
I got you some molasses up there.
Where?
In the kitchen.
Yeah, she got you.
I didn't try that. I should do that. Yeah, I should do that.
Yeah, she got you.
Interesting. Okay. It's not my least favorite.
No,
I'll say that.
No. So far,
just surprising, really, with the color. It kind of threw me for a loop.
That's where I was coming with, yeah.
A little bit of a shock factor.
Because, you can't help it. Your mind takes you places when you look at something, you get a direction in your brain, and it doesn't seem to go that way. Yeah.
That is everything I want, and then some.
Even my broken schnoz can appreciate that.
That's.
Want to ride that train on this show? Yeah.
That's a good looking nose, though.
Thanks, Brad.
I gotta ask Brad if he found that on clip art or if he drew that himself or how he ended up doing that, because that's good. That's so
it's
deep
just so
and dark.
Good. Yeah, it's lovely. I mean, that's just a. We use this word quite a bit, and we kind of get made fun of once in a while, but that's a quintessential.
Do people make fun of us for that?
Quintessential beautiful bourbon nose.
Do people make fun of us for that?
I hope not. Oh, was that Bexley or
Bexley? Or Brixton might, but
yeah, I don't think she had a problem with it.
Mm-mm. That smells delicious. Palate's kind of mid though. If that isn't wild turkey,
that is delightful.
That's wild turkey 100%.
That is amazing.
I'm sad that I know that now. Before, I don't know that I could have necessarily picked up on it, but
get over that fact though. Just taste what's in your glass. You cannot deny that's magnificent.
It's not the best up here.
Oh my God. Okay. All right. Whatevs.
It's not the best up here, I'll tell you that much. Yeah, it's good.
You're losing consciousness. I think you're turning into that shirt, bro.
I might. I might. Do I have something on my face in this picture? I do. What is that? No, it's peeling. My face is peeling. No, this is not the best up here. I'll tell you that much.
Okay.
This is a very, very good bourbon, but it's not the best up here.
Mm-hmm. Moving on.
You don't agree?
E.
He doesn't agree.
I'm saving my comments here. Hey, one thing I will be is honest. I'll promise you that. This is
D is like a tree branch, man. It's not the best up here. E? D. I'm just moving on to E. I was still on.
Well, what are you talking about? A tree branch?
It tastes like a tree branch.
D or E?
D.
You are so screwed up right now.
No, I'm not.
I'm just like, I don't even know who you are at the moment. Tree branch.
And I'm not saying that because it's turkey. I'm not. But
I'll die laughing if it's not. I will.
It's either turkey or 4
I'll fall out behind here and just die laughing. It's weird, huh?
It smells like the New York subway or something.
It's odd because it's like it possibly could smell like something not like something you wouldn't want to smell, but it just keeps drawing you in. It just keeps drawing you in. That is crazy. Huh.
It's like I don't like it, but I do.
That's exactly correct. Exactly correct. The more I get into it, there's almost a light peach note in there. It's crazy.
It's like a peach tea.
Thank you. Dude. Sure. Sure. And I'm not a big fan of tea in general.
I'm not either.
Maybe that's why the aromas are a little
I don't like peach either, really.
And you don't like peach. Which I love peach, but you don't. Huh. Wow.
Peach, and there is nothing worse than a peach or an orange. But no, it's weird. You know what this reminds me of? And I'm not saying this because you said peach. This reminds me of 13th Colony a little bit. And I don't think it is because it's too light to be 13th Colony.
Take a sip.
What?
What? What's that? What is that?
That's like a diet bourbon.
What is that?
I get this note with bourbons here and there, and I really kind of want to dial it in. I mean, it's funny because it's kind of confusing, similar to how B and I think it was B or C was a little bit confusing. I don't know if it's a barley note. I don't know if it like a vegetal note, but it really is giving me this like field vibe.
I'm getting some leaves. Bacon spices with a hint of cardboard. And sometimes when I say that, it is more of a kind of like a raw barley note to me. Something that's not refined.
I love toasted barley. But I don't know if like just barley and it
could be a little crafty too. I'm not sure.
I see you looking up there.
She's been. I can't. I don't do it on purpose. I really don't. But I think it's just,
I put them back.
I know you did.
So what are you looking for?
I'm not sure. Choices.
No,
but I can only see one. I can't look behind me, and I can't look in the other room. I don't know.
I'm also not mad about this one, but it's just
no.
Seriously, it's like a diet bourbon. It's very light. It has a lot of grain, a lot of vegetal, a lot of earthy notes. Nothing that I would instinctively pick up and be like, this is my go-to profile that I want to drink.
I wouldn't sip that and go, okay, that's going to be topping my blind, whatever blind it's in. It's not like that. But, if I'm at somebody's house and they just poured it for me and say, here's a glass, I'd be happy to drink it. But for me, Trent, and I can move on pretty quickly. I'm going to put B out in last place, and I'll follow that up with E.
That's mine.
And I figured you would do that. So then I have to go to work a little bit here.
Hold on.
B, honey, would be in 5th place for both of us. And then E would be in 4th place for both of us. And then I have to go back to kind of figuring some things out. Ooh, smell A again. Boy, that caramel just comes right up around and gives you a good old hug.
I'm telling you, A is amazing.
It is good.
I don't know what it is.
It is good.
Better than whatever D
Maybe not quite as good as D, but it's good.
C is going to be my next out. Which is really... This just goes to show, and I mean, I'm very much a visual person. If you've been a fan of the show and you haven't kind of figured this out about me already, I go so much on color. I have this like preconceived notion of the quality maybe going in, and I know that's we were talking with Miles at Westward or Jonathan at Westward. They were saying that the darker something is, I think it was in like Thailand or something, they perceive a darker product as a higher quality. And I think I do something similar. What? C?
Go ahead and finish. What do you smell and see, bro? Bro,
Sweet Baby Ray's?
Corey and I just had freaking Panda Express last night.
Like an orange chicken?
It smells like a Kung Pao chicken. But it smells like...
Dude,
smells like some kind of a Chinese dish to me.
It's got like a sweet chili orange thing going on.
I swear to you.
It's got a little bit of a heat, a little bit of a chili thing going on. I have Chinese leftovers, fried rice from Sake Asian Fusion, Michigan City leftover that I'm going to tear into when I get home.
I'm going to have to push out C next to, honey. So we're going to agree with that. Now, this is where it's going to get fun.
I already know what I'm picking.
Oh, stop it. No, you don't. Go ahead.
I'll taste again, but I think I know what I'm picking, without a doubt.
God, this is so good.
I don't get the whole sweet and sour thing. This smells like sweet and sour sauce, and I know that because Corey, I used to sit in the middle in the Tahoe in like early 2000s, and it was Corey on my left, Kyle on my right, and anytime we were going around a corner, they would always like squeeze me in between the two of them and say luggage out. I got screwed in the middle seat.
You did.
I had access to the DVD player though, so when we were watching Dodgeball or Beetlejuice or something, it was fine. They used to get sweet and sour sauce with their McDonald's every single time we went to McDonald's, and that was a lot. No, they did. Well, Corey specifically. I don't know about Kyle. And it just, like, this reminds me of the smell of the Tahoe in, like, 2005 with the sweet and sour sauce and the used leather seats. I don't know, man. If this isn't Wild Turkey, I will pay $50 to the first person that comments.
I'm gonna hold you to it.
I will do that. I will.
I'm gonna hold you to it. You know I will.
This isn't 4 Roses. I will $50. First person to comment.
He's got $50 going on all over the place here.
Sorry, first person to email slbdrinks@gmail.com. I need your Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, whatever. I will send you $50. This is Wild Turkey. No doubt in my mind that that's Wild Turkey.
Well, I know what you're going to do. Go ahead. You can finish up. I think both of these that are remaining are absolutely fantastic.
Yeah. D is going to be my second. I will say, though, it's close. And I'm not putting this in second because it's only Wild Turkey. I'm saying that right now. I like to harp on him about Wild Turkey, but I asked Harry for a Russell's 15 if he has some extra because I thought it was that good. I don't drink Wild Turkey by myself at home, but wait, what?
There you go.
No, you're joking.
No.
You serious right now?
I think they're
is
both.
Is it the schnoz surgery that is affecting?
Wait, what just happened?
We're all the same.
Oh, okay.
Now,
nah.
I will say all of them were spectacular. I love them all.
Oh, maybe if A is Wild Turkey, I'm gonna cry.
All right.
It probably is, knowing Mom. It probably is.
Well, I kind of fib.
I'm gonna say this real quick. I can flip a coin between A and D. They're both magnificent. But I'm trying to make trends going on and on and on and on. So we can be the same. That's fine.
No, but what do you prefer? It's not about us being the same.
Honest to goodness, Trent.
We're not sponsored by Topo Chico, by the way.
Honest to goodness.
Here. I only dribbled a little bit.
Oh, Lord. Finish what you were saying. We're all like...
I'm on the edge of my seat.
I mean, personally, I would prefer D.
Then put D first.
But that's fine.
No. We don't have to agree. That's not the point of a blind. It's
I know.
Like what you say.
It's
what I'm about.
Though.
It's about what I'm enjoying right now.
All right, honey.
So your D is in first.
All right, go ahead.
For heaven's sakes.
Just do
let's
do Trenton's. Let's do Trenton's.
I feel like this right now.
You probably. I can tell.
Sorry, folks.
All right, honey. We both have.
All right, we're doing Trenton's. Okay.
B in fifth place. We both have B.
Okay, so I fibbed a little bit because I did put some bottles back, but I do have a few behind me. All right, so fifth place.
I'll forgive you for fibbing.
All right, thanks.
Oh, wow.
Dude, I always said E.H. Taylor barrel proof was mid. Single barrel.
That's shocking to me. That was very oaky.
That's D.
That was the last place. That's what we said was very oaky.
B.
Pardon me, honey? B?
This was B.
Yeah, that's the one we said was very oaky.
Now that I know what it is. No. Is this one I said mixed berry on?
B?
I'm smelling it and I do get mixed berry.
Yes, I believe
Yeah, it was, yeah. But I mean on the palate it was very oaky.
Now I can understand why it's like mixed berry, because Buffalo Trace sometimes has that. I'm not a fan. I will say that.
This blind is gonna get scary.
Okay.
Very scary.
Fourth place was
nervous.
E.
Yep.
And that is behind you. Top shelf. Shanks 2022.
Okay.
Oh God. Oh, I put a dent in there. I'm sorry in the soffit.
Now I gotta fix it. Crying out loud.
I don't. What is that?
Shanks.
E.
I thought it was pretty decent.
I usually lean towards Shanks over Bomburgers for the special releases. I will say that I if I recall correctly, the 2022 was my least. I think I have 5 Shanks from every year.
This year's Bomburgers and Shanks were a no bueno for me.
They were okay.
Either one.
Last year's were good, but 2022 I recall vaguely it not being my favorite. So I'm not super surprised by that.
All right.
But we got some hitters up here so far.
Third place was C.
Oh, what? Dude, that explains the color.
Way.
That explains the color. This is the filler. This is the total wine pick that we did. This is the reason. This is a 2021 barrel pick. This is the reason that we did our own pick with ASW for this.
That, I'm sorry, Paul. That's in third place. Yeah, why do you do these?
Leave it out, Kyle.
Sorry, Paul. Paul, our
we know
good
so
friend,
many Pauls.
Our good friend Paul is in love with this bottle here, and I don't blame him whatsoever. I believe that's the bottle I said is very marshmallowy, burnt marshmallowy type.
You said this was the Panda Express one.
Later on, I did.
This is it has an umami kind of a thing going on in it.
Now, I'm just praying the last two are exceptional because this is a really good bottle, honey.
Well, hold on. Pay attention because this is the one. If you're the first one to email slbdrinks@gmail.com with your payment method, if this is not Wild Turkey, not. If it is Wild Turkey, please don't email.
Okay, because that's your second. All right, honey, go ahead.
Okay, second place was D, and that is behind you.
Oh boy.
Top shelf.
Yeah.
Behind the Blantons. That would be Stag.
And that's why I told you.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Trenton knows 50 bucks. You can't, You can't be doing those things because you really just don't know. You don't know.
I'm post proof of the payment.
And what letter is this one, honey? What letter is this one?
D.
D. No, dude.
D? This smells like Wild Turkey. I'm sorry, it just does.
I did not pick Wild Turkey. Okay, Trenton.
All right, babe. What do you got
Do you have any idea for your first place?
I'm just sad now.
What's his first place?
A.
Okay.
Do you have any idea?
It's probably Wild Turkey.
No.
Oh.
Oh.
Found North.
Holy cow.
This is Found North 17 year. Dude, this is delicious.
I was a bit hesitant to jump over that whole Wild Turkey thing you had going on. And
I'm surprised there's no Wild Turkey in this. I will say that. No, just because...
I did that purposely.
I was just going to say that. Not me. Because that's your mother. She's not going to put Wild Turkey up here. I mean, I can understand that. I can understand her thought process with that. I really can.
But that's the thing.
Which Found North
I'm down 50, but this
which Found North is it?
17 year. 87%. This is a corn whiskey.
It's a wonderful bottle.
87% corn, 12% rye, 1% malted barley.
Yeah.
It's matured in Hungarian oak.
Yeah.
128.2 proof. This is batch 6, bottle 1920.
So you can see my confliction between the two of these were both. I didn't know what to do, to be honest with you. But this is the one that I preferred the most. So this was my lineup. And that's Trenton's lineup. So there you go, pal.
I gotta stop betting on myself.
You can't do it, man. You can't.
Congrats to the winner of $50.
So
go
good.
buy yourself a Chick-fil-A biscuit or something. I'm gonna be doing that tomorrow for breakfast.
My surprise of this whole blind is this one. This one is so good. I'm shocked it's not in the top two. But the competition that it had, I'm not surprised these are down here.
Of all these, I am least surprised that E.H. Taylor Single Barrel is last. I have never been a fan of E.H. Taylor Single Barrel. I've always thought it was very overpriced, very overrated. But I mean, that's cool. That's cool.
Okay.
It was different. But
hey, I'll make sure he pays up. Okay? I'll make sure. I'll follow up on it. Honey, make sure we follow up on it because
I'm going to have to take out a second mortgage.
Trenton's got to pay out on this one. All right, guys. I hope you had a good time. I did. Once again, thank you so much to everybody. I know it's kind of silly. We say it a lot, but we love you all. We really do. We have a good time. We are very fortunate, and we are blessed to have the community that we have. And we thank you so much for following us here at SLB Drinks. And I don't know.
Maybe we'll be here in 5 more years. Who knows? Maybe we'll hit the decade mark. I don't know.
Yeah.
I will be 33.
33.
Hard to believe.
Yeah, and I'll be ancient. That's what I'll be.
65?
Yeah.
Join us here in 5 years again. Continue watching, and thanks for all the support.
I promise you one thing, yeah, for sure. I promise you one thing. We'll keep doing it as long as it's fun. And right now we're having a great time. So thank you.
Down $50, but it was a blast.
Yes, it is. All right, as always, we ask you to please drink responsibly. We'll see you next time right down here with Trent and me in the good old basement bourbon bar. See you later.